Before we start our tuition today, I will introduce myself. Who am I? And then why are we here? And then how to use the notes. And then how to use the quiz. How to write your name in quiz letter. So later I got a quiz for you. Hopefully you can join. The quiz is your attendance and also wait. The quiz is your attendance. Also, we are going to record the mark. Okay, I am going to record the mark for you lah, and please take it seriously, right? And okay, who am I? Wait, I haven't opened my Zoom yet. Right, give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Wait. Right, I am Mr. Lee CP. Right, I am Mr. Lee CP. You can call me just Mr. Lee. Will be okay. Okay, I introduce myself first. I am Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee C. Jinping, my full name. You call me Mr. Lee will be okay. And I was teaching physics for this year 19 years. Right, 19. Right, almost 20 already. 19 years, including this year lah. Right, this lesson 19 years already. Right, if not, then 18 years. Previously, I do teach at maths, but not for this few years. Right, if you ask me some maths question, I still able to answer, but not not I don't answer. But still got some student find me, Cikgu, how to answer this kind of maths question. Right, I still answer them. Right, and then so the next thing is how to use the our class is 7:30 to 9:30, and sometime in between I will give you the quiz, and then how to use the notes. Right, now this chapter from 4 I will send the notes into the Telegram. Right, you can see in the Telegram group, you can download it. All right, now these notes I still will add in some things. All right, so if you don't print it out, it is okay. All right, but make sure you follow, you listen properly, you follow everything. Don't know, then you ask in the chat, you ask in the YouTube channel, or you can PM me. All right, after the class you can PM me. My number is here. All right, my number is here. You can PM me and I will answer you. All right, for PTSC student only. And then the secondly, if you introduce your friend to join the tuition, then you will get the rebate. You get the rebate after March. Now it is free. Right, no rebate yet. After March, if you ask your friend to join, right, and you can get the rebate every month, 10 ringgit. Ask your friend to join. Right, now the thing that I want to tell you how to use the notes. You see the notes is here. Now if you click it, right, like this is measurement, I click here, then it will go to measurement. Right, here measurement, so we can see the notes is here. Right, I will add in something and later I'll tell you how to use it. All right, for example, I want to do the set paper here. I can click here, it will go to page 5. Right, here, then you click it and then you go to page 5 already. So, and other chapter also lah. Right, if you print it out, then this function will be no this function already. Of course, paper how to have that function, so I can create it to have this. Right, now then after the lesson, if you don't want to copy, it is okay. I will add in something here. Sometime I will add a short notes here, and then I will send every lesson after the class, send it to you. All right, the most important thing is you pay attention, then will be okay already. chapter 1, or most of the students will say it is not important. Yes, it is not important. In the exam, paling banyak 2 questions come up in SPMK, SSM, objective only. But the thing that it will affect is how do you identify what is the unit, how to answer the question. It is important, right? A lot of them, they didn't join for chapter 1, and then they cannot answer it well. So I hope you are good in it. And then 7:30 we are going to start our lesson. And then secondly is now you can see in our WhatsApp group there, it is a link, right? You can click that link and then you can access into here, right? Access into here, right? So you can see other class 1, 2, 3, 4 have done it already. So you got 1, 2, 3 of you haven't do. So so what you need to do is after that about 9:10 or 9 to 9:10, right? And I will send you a link. You do the quiz. You do the quiz, then the quiz mark will be uploaded to here, right? Updated to here, and then at the end of the year, then I will give you a gift, right? Mystery gift. And then when you write your name, please you can write I want you to write for example, Kendrick, you write when you want to do the quiz, you write the name as PTSC. For our PTSC student, you write PTSC at 2023. And why 2023? Because next year when I want to use it, then it will not mix together, right? I cannot key in. That's so hard for me to find. And then bracket the number. The number is Kendrick is 11, right? So you put 11 in, and then your name DCP. So don't put my name, put your name. Later you can put your name in, and then you can check. Always check the score. Give me 1 minute. So you can always check the score, right? In this in the link there. All right. So this is how we do the quiz. How are we going to do it later? All right. The next thing is wait. Still got one student that haven't joined yesterday. Wait. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Okay. Sorry. All right. So come back to here. All right. So everything I've done already. So I must start. I am going to start our tuition already. So you can no need to copy anything. Right. If you do print it out, then okay. You want to write something short note there, it is okay. Right. Make sure you get your calculator ready. That's all. Okay. All right. So now talk about this one. All right. So we are going to go to put it bigger. So some sort of too small. All right. Now we are going to see what is called physical quantity. So what is physical quantity? Physical quantity is quantity that can be measured. All right. What is the thing that can be measured? For example, now I tell you, this one how long? All right, you can measure. You take a ruler or you measure. Oh, this one is 3 cm. You can measure. Okay. Now, if I got one balance there, I ask you, you stand up, you stand on it. All right. I want to see what is your weight or what is your mass. All right. You stand on it. Oh, it show you 40 kg. So, I can measure. So I can measure something that can be measured, right? So physical quantity is quantity that can be measured. So we call it physical quantity. So physical quantity that we are going to divide it to basically many kind. All right. But so first two that we are going to categorize it under this, which is best quantity and derived quantity. Right? You can divide it to best quantity and derived quantity. So what is best quantity? So best quantity are the quantity that cannot derive in defined in other term of physical quantity. So this one you have to memorize, no choice. Right? But before you know how to memorize it, you must understand what is cannot define in other term of physical quantity. Right? And there is 7 best quantity in the table here. All right. So now I am going to explain one by one. Okay. Now, so best quantity, we got first one, we got length. All right. Length is the best quantity. All right. So one of the best quantity, we got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then here, what is this? This is the symbol for length. It is L. All right. It is L. Length, symbol for L. The symbol of L. So this length including many kind of quantity. For example, this length is including length. This one is including the height. We also call it as length. So we don't call length is one, height is one, all right, and then diameter are all of this, right? The width, the diameter, the radius, all this, all right? So we just take it as length. The unit is in meter. So the unit is in meter. Right? So you can see what's the difference between this length, right, with the meter. How do I differentiate them? Right? So I am going to tell you. So you see this one, the unit is meter. Right? The unit meter. And how do I identify whether it is best quantity or derived quantity? So we are going to see it later. Let me explain to you what is derived quantity so that you can understand better what is best quantity. For example, this one is, I got one piece of paper, all right? So here it is 15 cm, let's say. This is 10 cm, all right? So I want to find the area. How to find the area of this whole thing, right? So we are going to find it by using 15 cm times 10 cm. So it is 15 times 10, it is 150 cm and then square. You see, you got cm times cm. So it is square already. So when you got square already, then it is not best quantity already. So meaning that you cannot time. You time it, it is not best quantity already. It is derived quantity. So this one all along, meter then meter, kg then kg, second then second. You cannot like meter per second. Cannot. That one is derived quantity. Right? kg only, right? Itself. You cannot kg ms -2. No. This one is derived quantity. So you look, basically when you look at the unit, then you will know whether it is best quantity or derived quantity. You look at the unit. So it cannot define in other term of physical quantity. Cannot meter and second together. You cannot meter times second. Oh, this one you derive together. Derive together, it is derived quantity. So this one best quantity is meter itself only. kg itself only. Cannot campur other by multiplication or division. Cannot. Plus minus can. Plus minus can. So we try to look at the unit here. All right, the unit here. This is first one is meter. Second one, we are going to look at this one. This one is mass. All right, the symbol is m. A lot of students, they get confused between mass, m, and meter. Right, meter, cikgu, this one meter. This one mass, no. This one unit of length, it is meter. This one m stand for the mass. This is a symbol. This is the unit So kg is kilogram. Kilogram, right? And then next thing it is T, time taken, all right? Time taken. How long time do you take? We got hour, we got minute, we got second. But the SI unit that we use, it is second. Right? We are going to use second SI unit. Right? How many minute, how many hour we still use, but it is not SI unit. Okay. Now the next thing it is temperature. Temperature, right? You can differentiate between temperature and time by using big T, capital letter, or small t, right? Big T and small t. The unit, it is not degrees Celsius, but the one that we always use is degrees Celsius, right? The SI unit, it is Kelvin. Kelvin, right? How to find how many Kelvin it is in, let's say 23 degrees Celsius is equals to how many Kelvin? I just want you to know, right? So if you want to change it to Kelvin, this Kelvin also name, they got one name, it is called absolute temperature. So when you want to change it, you have to plus absolute temperature 273. Right, so you plus 273 plus 23, it is 296. Oh, you got 296 Kelvin, right? So if you got 300 Kelvin, right, big K, not small K, capital letter, Kelvin is how many degrees Celsius? So you have to minus 273. Just want to let you know. In chapter 4, right, from 4 chapter 4, you'll learn in detail. So you have to minus 273. So you get 27 degrees Celsius. 27 degrees Celsius is 300 Kelvin. Right? That's how you convert it. Okay. Now, here, come to here. We got Kelvin already. Now, current. Current is ampere, right? Ampere. How many ampere? How many ampere? So ampere is A. The unit A. Alright, ampere. So the symbol of current, it is, you tell me, Cikgu, this is the same. No, this is length. This is current I. Alright, it look like the same. Alright. Here I cannot change it here. Alright. So the words cannot. So if you want, you help me to change it to this one and this one, right? It is I and L, all right? Kelvin. Okay, the next thing is right, now all syllabus only got this 5. 1 2 3 4 5, right? Now KSSM, it coming will be give you 2 more, all right, which is luminous intensity. So previously when I teach for previous 17 years, there is no other, these two, right? Luminous intensity don't have amount of substance, right? But now they put it in. So the unit for luminous intensity, CD, it is candela. Candela, right? Candela is CD. The unit is CD. Luminous intensity mean how bright it is, right? They will use the unit of candela to measure. How many candela, right? 10 candela, 15 candela, like that, right? Lastly, amount of substance, or we can call it as we are going to use the unit of mole, all right? The mole, but the symbol of mole here will be MOL, right? Candela will use CD, right? MOL, how many mole mean how many number of particle inside, right? Call it how many number of particle inside. It is MOL, the unit, mole. How many more? How many more? Right? Both pronouns will be the same. So this is the 7 physical quantity that is belong to best quantity. Best quantity, you have to memorize it, because it's always come up, right? Always come up in your objective in SPM, or even in your small test, right? in school, they will ask you, what is this? You memorize it. Okay. Now, other than these 7 physical quantity, we are going to call it as derived quantity. Right, derived quantity. Right. So what is derived quantity? A derived quantity is the physical quantity, not a best quantity. Right, not best quantity, then derived quantity. Right. It is the quantity which derived from the best quantity by multiplication or division. Right. So what is that mean? All right. For example, I take just now, right, I take the one example as the volume here. So if I want to calculate the volume as this thing, all right, I want to calculate the volume of this thing, all right. For example, you want to keep on overshot, right? So this is let's say 10 meter, this is 5 meter, this is 20 meter, like that. Okay. I'm not drawing well lah, but it is okay. So volume, how to calculate the volume? Volume is you got the area times the height. Area here, right? 10 times 5 meter and meter, right? Time the height 20. 50, right? So you got 1000, right? Double check if you're not sure. Teacher, how do you get it? Okay. Calculator, right? So when I use the calculator, I will say 10 times 5 times 20, 10 times 5 times 20, then I'll get 1000, do we? Yeah, I got 1000. So what is the unit that I want to know? What is the unit? What is the unit? The unit will be meter. This one is meter, and then this is meter. This is also meter. So meter times meter times meter, I got meter cube. The unit is meter cube. So you can see when you multiply in the best quantity. This is best quantity. Why? Length. This is best quantity. Yes, length. Best quantity. When you multiply the best quantity, we call this one as a derived quantity. Alright, volume, it is derived quantity. Why? Because you multiply them. Or when you divide them, it will be same. It will be a derived quantity. So what is derived quantity? Derived quantity is combination. You can write it as if your teacher asks you what is the derived quantity, you can call it as combination of physical or best quantity, right? Physical quantity by multiplication or division. You can put it into this way, right? Combination of physical quantity from the best physical quantity or derived quantity also can. Derived quantity, you multiply it again, it will become derived quantity. Best quantity, you time them together or you divide them, it will become derived quantity also. Right? Best quantity is you cannot derive, cannot define in other, cannot meter times meter, cannot. Just itself. Right? Is that okay? Any question from here? Any question you can ask in the chat box in YouTube there. Now, so since we know that what is volume already, so volume, the formula is length times length times length. It is length cube, right? So second one, we look at the example here, density. So when you are in form 1, form 2, form 3, I guess you have learned what is density. Density, the symbol of the density is rho. This one is density. Density, the formula will be given as mass over the volume. Mass is the best quantity. Volume, it is derived quantity. So best quantity divided by derived quantity, it will be a derived quantity. So density is equal to mass over volume. The mass unit is in kg. Volume, the unit will be meter cube. So you look at the unit there, the one that you after you divide, you will get density as kgm negative 3. Why negative 3? Because you divide. When you divide, then you put negative in. Negative 3. Kgm minus 3. So kgm minus 3, it is when you combine, you got more than one physical quantity. This one is best quantity. This one also best quantity. Don't look at this one. This one is best quantity. So these two best quantity combined already, it is already a derived quantity. Itself, this one already derived quantity. Right? Derived quantity. So this one is called derived quantity. Density is mass over volume. Okay. Now, we got velocity and then we got speed here. So let me explain what is speed and then velocity later. Alright, so here, for example, speed is defined as rate of change in distance. Alright, so what is speed? Speed is rate means divided by time. Right? Time and then change of distance. Change means you have to minus. Right? So distance divided by time. If I ask you what is the speed of you run to here, run to there, so it is how far do you run over how long is the distance, right? How long time you take, sorry, how long time do you take? So this one, it is in meter, how far it is meter, and then the time taken it is in second. So meter divided by second, you get meter per second unit. So this one, obviously it is a derived quantity. Why? You got one best quantity, you got one best quantity. So distance, it is a best quantity. Right? Teacher, distance don't have yellow. So I told you length including distance, including height, including everything, diameter, radius, all this. Right? So you look at the unit. You look at the unit. So distance, it is a best quantity. Yes, it is best quantity. But we are categorize it under the length. Time, it is at here, right? Time, it is at here. So you got meter divided by second, length divided by time. Length divided by time. So you get this. Now, mathematically, we are going to write it as speed is distance over time, where both of the distance and time are best quantity, whereas speed is a derived quantity, right? Because of you derive them, you divide them. After you divide, it will be a derived quantity. Now, of course, you ask me, Cikgu, when I plus it, it will be a derived quantity or not? Oh yeah, we try. Then you got 5 meter plus 2 meter. Altogether, it will be 5 plus 2, it is 7 meter, or 7 meter square. You know square, right? You plus it, the unit still same. It is still best quantity. So plus cannot. Right? Plus, it is still best quantity. Right? Only time or divide, it will give you a derived quantity. So this one is best quantity. Is that okay for you? Now, the next one, we are going to see what is velocity. So velocity, for now, I will say velocity, it is same as speed. Velocity, it is same as speed. Alright, just it is a displacement. Teacher, what is displacement? I am going to tell you later. Right? It is one kind of distance. Right? The other kind of distance. Distance over time. So this one is meter. This one is time in second. So unit is meter per second. You see, it is length divided by time. The meter divided by second. The formula is length. Right? Length divided by time. This one also a length. Distance is called under the length. Length divided by time. Now, speed and velocity, for now, you take it as the same thing. Alright, so you divide by something, the two best quantity is called derived quantity. The symbol of this one is V, speed, velocity, it is V. Okay, charge is right. It is actually many. I just take some example only from here. Right, it is many. I'll later I'll explain more about this one. Charge. Right, charge is Q. Q is equals to the formula is I times T. I is current, T is time. I current I here is displacement quantity. Right, the unit is ampere. Right, T it is in second, ampere second. So when you multiply them, yeah, this one is definitely a direct quantity. Okay, now I hope you can understand what is best quantity and direct quantity. The conclusion is best quantity you cannot combine other. Just use yourself. Meter then meter, second then second, Kelvin then Kelvin, CD then CD. Right? Cannot. Meter per second lah, kgm minus 3 ke, cannot. Right? So the right quantity is you combine. Right? Combination of, if you want to write combination of one or many physical quantity also can. Right? Combine of one physical quantity, length only, but combination of one physical quantity, or combine of many physical quantity by multiplication or division also can. Right? Combination of physical quantity by multiplication or division. Okay, now that is one question normally asked by the student, all right, which is teacher, how about this one? All right, Newton. Okay, now Newton, you know how Newton look like? I can show you. Newton, if I Newton, this is Newton, Newton, right? So Newton, the n unit is n. It is not SI unit. So what is the unit for Newton? So in the future, you will learn it as Newton. The formula is force is equals to m times a. Right? Force and mass times acceleration. So what is acceleration? You haven't learned yet. Alright. So I will tell you what is the acceleration's unit. Mass, you have learned it already. The unit is in kg. Acceleration is ms negative 2. ms negative 2 mean meter per second per second. Meter ms negative 2. So this whole unit, it is SI unit for force. Force, but we normally don't write it as that long. We just write one unit, Newton. This one represents unit of Newton. So Newton, it is not best quantity. Newton, it is derived quantity. Why? Because the SI unit, when you combine, you will get this one. Right? It is equivalent to just one unit of Newton. Alright, for example, I take one more. Right? So we got this one is the one that you are going to learn it in the future, but now I will tell you. Right? So work done, or we call it as energy. Energy also can. Work done also can. So the formula is work done is force times displacement. So the force unit is kgms negative 2. kgms negative 2. Displacement, it is in meter. So you time it in, you will get kgm square s negative 2. So we normally don't write it this way, so hard. Right? The work done or the energy, we normally use one unit. We just write one unit only, J. But the J, it is best quantity or direct quantity? Direct quantity. Because the unit will be equivalent to kgm square s minus 2. Okay. Teacher, how do I know this one is best or direct? So that's why I said you memorize it. Only 7 best quantity: length, mass, time, temperature, current, luminous intensity, and amount of substance. All right. That's all. That's fine. Other will be direct quantity. other. Alright, I don't care volume ka, density ka, charge ka, whatever ka, electrical charge ka, all these are derived quantity. Okay. Now, any questions so far? Any questions so far? You can type in the chat box here. Let me write there. Okay, can you see? Any question here, you can reply that. You can reply that. Right? If no question, then I'm going to continue. I hope you're okay. So if you're okay, what is best quantity? What is direct quantity? Now I want to ask you, all right? I want to ask you, mm, um, if me, Mr. Lee, height is 1.7 meter, right? Height, this height, it is best or derived? Oh, okay, I ask in here. Right, you can answer me. It is a best or derived. Height, height is a best or derived? Height, it is a best quantity or direct quantity? Answer me. Answer me through that. I cannot see who is answering. I just can see how many answer is correct. Height is the best quantity or derived quantity? Height, height is the best quantity or derived quantity? Right. So now I'm going to see answer. All right, both of you are getting correct. Yes, very good. So I tell you one more. All right. For example, all right. So the momentum, right? Momentum, the formula, the symbol is P, right? You will learn it in future. Momentum P is equal to mass times velocity. Mass times velocity, So mass times velocity, the unit of mass is in kg. Velocity is ms negative 1, right? So momentum is a best quantity or direct quantity. My question is, momentum best or direct? What do you think? Momentum, it is best or direct? It is best quantity or direct quantity? Okay, very good. Too easy lah, too senang lah. Alright, because I give you unit, So I give you something harder. So I give you one more. Alright, pressure. Pressure, it is best or direct? Pressure, it is best or direct? Pressure, it is best or direct? One board. Alright, one more. Pressure, it is best quantity or direct quantity? Right. One more, still got one more. Not there to answer. Huh? How? Best quantity or direct quantity? Both of you did right. Very good. You guys are smart. How do you know? Right? Right? Excellence. Right? Pressure. Alright, I tell you, pressure is the formula is force divided by area. Right? Force, the unit is in previously we have done it. It is kgms negative 2. Right? Area is meter square. So you cancel 1 meter, cancel 1 meter away. So this one left 1 meter there. So it is kgm negative 1. Right? Because cancel 1 already. I mean this one cancel. You got meter square, and then this one is meter. Right? This one is s negative 2. Right? So s negative 2. So the unit is like that. But in normally you are going to do it is as Pascal. You call it as Pascal. Just Pascal. Right? This one is equivalent to Pascal. How many Pascal? You see, kilopascal, you go to the petrol station, you pump angin, right? 0 Pascal, 200 Pascal, 400 Pascal. Your father want to pump the car, the wind for the tire, huh? Then the pump ting 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 like that. Right? That one is how many Pascal? PA. The unit of the symbol is PA. Symbol for the unit symbol lah, PA. The name is called Pascal. It is come from a guy, very very smart guy. Okay, so now best direct quantity, you can identify them already. Now we are going to see what is best scalar quantity and vector quantity. All right, scalar and vector. So what is scalar quantity? What is vector quantity? Now, scalar quantity is the quantity that has magnitude only. Right? Meaning that this kind, you ask me, Cikgu, why physical quantity got so many? Yes, right? You can categorize it differently. Right? Physical quantity, you can categorize it best and derived. And then you also can categorize it under scalar or vector. Scalar or vector. Alright? You can categorize it into many ways. Right? It can be repeated as the same one. Right? Best quantity, not necessarily scalar. Best quantity, not necessarily vector. That's what we are going to see. So, scalar quantity is the quantity has magnitude only. Now, teacher, what is magnitude? Right? For example, 5 meter. Right? Meter, huh? So, the magnitude is 5. 2 kg, the magnitude is 2. Negative 15 degrees Celsius, the magnitude is 15. Magnitude is how much the value. How much is the value? How much is value in positive? Right? So if you got a value, then it is magnitude. So you got the magnitude only. Right? So now vector quantity is the physical quantity that has both magnitude and direction. This direction normally got positive and negative direction. Normally. Not necessarily all. Right? It has direction, then it is called vector quantity. Right? Scalar is the one that without direction. So you can say the scalar quantity is a quantity, physical quantity that has magnitude but no direction also can. Right? As long as you can write it correctly, your teacher will mark you correctly. You mark you correct. So what is the difference between them? All right. So I will take two examples together. What is called distance? It is scalar. What is called displacement in vector. And from here, I will explain to you what is speed and what is velocity. I explain together, it will be faster for me. All right. So you can no need to copy, just understand it. All right. So we are going to understand what is called distance and displacement. The difference between distance and displacement. Right? Distance normally we got the symbol of big D or small d also can. Right? This one normally we got the symbol of S. Right? The S as our symbol for displacement. So what is distance? What is displacement? So we are going to see one by one. So we look at distance first. Distance. So when a boy it is moving from here, right? Let's say I said Kendrick. Kendrick it is moving from here at 10 meter. Right? So I ask you, what is the distance? Right? Travel. Oh, of course, distance senang lah 10 meter. D it is 10 meter. You move from here to until here, it is 10 meter. Right? Here, what is the displacement? Yeah, displacement is 10 meter. See? Now, when Kendrick moved from here to here, 10 meter, and then he start to turn back for 3 meter here, and then stop at here. Stop at this position. This is 3 meter here. So he moved 3, 10 forward, and then 3 backward. 10 meter forward, and then 3 meter backward. So what is the distance move? So distance move, you have to plus them. Right? 10 meter plus 3 meter, which is 13 meter. Altogether, you move 10 and 3. Same thing, if Kendrick move from here to 10 meter, and then return back 3 meter. Right? Move 10 forward, and then 3 meter backward. And then finally stop at here. So what is the displacement move? Displacement move, it is you start from very beginning and at here. So you don't see the process, how do I move? You just take the distance between where I start and where do I stop. So it is equivalent to 7 meter, which is 10 minus 3. 10 minus 3. Now 10 minus 3 is my displacement. The different distance and displacement, it is the same. Not same. If I move forward only, I keep on moving forward only, yes, it is the same thing. If I turn backward, then it will be different. That's the difference between distance and displacement. Right? And I am going to give you more example on what is this, and it will go into detail when you are in chapter 2. Distance and displacement, we are going to identify it. So if you move to here and then move to here, you move 20 meter forward and then you move 20 meter backward, and then you start from here, you end at here. My distance will be, I move 20 and then move 20. Distance will be 20 plus 20. Right? It is 40. My displacement will be, where do I start and where do I stop? Same point. Right? I don't move. Right? So 20 minus 20, which is 0. That's the difference. You can see the difference. So the distance is you just tambah. It don't have direction. No direction. Just tambah. This one got direction. Teacher, what is direction? Okay. Now I take one more example for you. You start from here, you move 20 meter, and then you move to here 20 meter, and then you continue to move here 10 meter. Here 20 meter. You move all the way from here and then here. Alright, you move to here, and then move to here, and then come to here. So what is the distance move? Distance is 20 plus 20 plus 10. It is 20 plus 20 plus 10, which is 50 meter. Displacement will be, now, how much is displacement? 20 and 20 and 10. What is the displacement? What do you think? What do you think the displacement is? Answer me. Come on, answer me. What is the displacement after you have moved from here to here? You move 20, 20, and then 10. What is the displacement? I want to see what is your displacement. Type in the chat box to let me see. Help me. Hello? Hello? Huh? Hello? Hello? 10? Uh, negative 10. Yes, Kendrick, very good. So, got 10. Uh, Positive 10 or negative also acceptable. Depend on where. Right? Both are okay. But normally, I said normally, we are going to take the left hand side as negative 10. Right hand side as positive 10. So we normally answer as negative 10. Why? These positive and negative tell me the direction. Oh, you are moving backward. So this one is forward and then backward. Normally. Both 10 and negative 10 will be okay. Alright. So that's why you see this one got direction one. Got positive and negative. This one all positive 40, 60, 70, 80, 100. No negative one. So this one no direction one. Displacement got direction. This one no direction. But both got magnitude. 20, 40 got magnitude. This one got magnitude but no direction. This one got magnitude and direction both. Do you understand it? So you can see the difference between here, it is distance. Oh, have magnitude only, no direction. Right? Displacement. Yeah, got both magnitude and direction. So it is categorized under vector. Now I want to ask you, distance. Distance, it is vector. Oh, sorry. Distance, it is best or derived. Distance, it is best or derived. Answer me. Anylis. How to pronounce your name? Anylis. I call him Joey lah. And Joey is easier for me. Joey. Best or derived? Distance, it is best or derived? What do you need? Huh? Kendrick? How about Kendrick? Best, right? Right? Why? It is in meter. Huh? The unit, it is in meter. Yes, best quantity. You are correct. Alright. How about displacement? It is best or derived? Displacement is best or derived? Kendrick, what do you think? What do you think? It is best or derived? It is best quantity or derived? The unit is meter or? The unit is in meter. Best or derived? Not derived. It is best. Yes, it is best. Right? You tell me, cikgu, you look at the unit, right? But this one is vector. This one is distance is scalar. I told you it is not necessary vector must be best or derived. No. Okay. So I am going to take one more example in detail for you. Do you understand it? Okay. Now I take one more example, and in the future I will explain in detail in chapter 2. This thing all I will explain in detail in chapter 2. So where? Okay. So I want to see what is speed, what is velocity here. Right? So what is speed? What is speed? Speed don't have the symbol that we don't use the symbol. Right? Velocity got. Velocity normally we use v, right? So now we need to know what's the formula. Speed is distance divided by time. distance over the time. And velocity, it is displacement. Change in the displacement. I just put it as displacement, let you to understand only. No need change in the displacement. Now it is not the time for me to teach you in detail, but I got let you know what is this then. Okay. So change of the displacement over the time. Alright, so what's the difference? Alright, you see now, if I move from here, right, Kendrick moves from here to and then right, so you move from here 10 meter and then here 15 meter altogether, here 15 meter. So you are going to take 10 seconds to finish this journey from here to here. So I want to calculate the speed. Speed is distance over the time. 10 plus 15, 25 meter. Divide by time, 10 seconds. So 25 divided by 10, you got 2.5 meter per second. The unit is meter per second. So same thing, I want to calculate the velocity. Velocity is displacement divided by time. Displacement divided by time, yeah? Displacement divided by time. Displacement is, you are going to take it as here to here. Okay, here it is 5 meter. So we take it as negative 5 meter. Right? Negative 5 over the time. Time taken, it is 10 seconds. So you get negative 0.5 meter per second. So what is this negative mean? This negative mean, oh, I know, it moved to the back. It moved backward or it moved left. At least I know. This negative tell me the direction. So I know this one is a vector quantity. This one it is scalar quantity, speed. But this one it is derived quantity. Why? It is not base. You got two base quantity combined together. This one it is derived quantity also. But this one is vector. This one is scalar. Some scalar quantity. Can you understand what is vector quantity and scalar quantity? Okay, it is not in detail. I just roughly tell you right, what is this only. So we come back to here, then we can have so the one that we have is speed and velocity. The difference is between them. Speed, it is scalar quantity because no direction, right? Vector quantity is velocity. Velocity is vector quantity because it has direction, right? Acceleration, I don't feel like I want to tell you today, right? And this one got direction, right? Impulse and force, all these have direction, right? Including one more, right? I want to add in one more, which is mostly the question come out on, right? Weight. Weight is a kind of force. You can add in a weight. So now, what's the difference between all of this? You see, now if I tell you mass, your mass is 45 kg, then you keep on 45 kg. Right? Left or right? 45 kg or left or right? No. Negative 45 cannot. Just positive. So when you don't have negative one, it must be a scalar. Right? So time. 2 seconds, 1 hour, can you negative 2 seconds? Cannot. You don't have left hand side. The time it is going to the left or right. No. This is scalar quantity. Temperature is the one that got positive and negative. That's why I takut this one. You temperature got direction. No. Temperature no direction. Teacher got negative 50. No. Got 20. Positive and negative. This positive negative not telling you the direction. It is not going to left or right. No. Okay? This one is not. Area, it is not going to left or right. Volume is not going to left or right. Even density, no. Now, this one is the most student get wrong one. So this work, or we call it as energy, work done also no direction. Okay, why? But you know, so weird right? Why? You have to memorize it right? Work done is force time displacement. Work done is force time displacement. This one vector, force vector, force it is vector, right? Displacement it is vector, but come up with scalar, right? Work done is scalar. Work done is energy, because we got 20 joule, 50 joule. We don't have negative 20 joule. Yeah, I know you will tell me, Cikgu, got endothermic, exothermic. That one is not considered as direction. Absorb energy or release energy, that one is not telling you where is the direction. So it is not vector quantity, it is scalar quantity, energy or work done. All right, now the one that I want to explain between here, it is weight and mass. All right, these two always didn't get confused, right? For example, you Joey was 45 kg standing on the weighing scale, so you see you are 45 kg, so your mass is 45 kg. The mass will always the same, and Joey stand in on the scale, right, with weight. I want to measure the weight. Weight is Newton, 450 Newton. You normally time 10 time 10. This one is got one direction, which is downward. What downward? Gravity. Weight got one direction, which is moving downward. Mass don't have, right? Mass will, no matter where you go, it will be the same. So that's the difference between mass and weight. Okay, so all this momentum, velocity, impulse, and force. Force, left or right? Yes, I can push thing to the left, push to the right. Momentum, you got. I cannot explain to you what is momentum yet. Next chapter. Right, next chapter I will explain to you. So we come to do some question, okay? Okay. Now this one I'll send. I promise I will send it to you. Maybe after 9:30, after 9:30 lah. I'll take time. Maybe 10, before 10 I'll send it to you. You don't need to worry. This one, the one that I write to here, right? I write to here. I will send it to you. This one, right? This one is my notes. Then I will send it to you. The one that I draw from here and then I explain, draw here, draw there. I'm not going to send to you. If you want to make the notes, then you can make your notes on your own. All right. Now we are going to do some exercise together. All right. Now a physical quantity is what is physical quantity? We look at A. Quantity that cannot derive from other base quantity. Quantity that contain magnitude and direction. Quantity cannot be measured. Quantity can be measured. Right? Question number 1. Question number 1. Answer. A or B or C or D. Question number 1, it is A, B, C or D. Answer me. Number 1. Physical quantity is something can be measured. Why cannot be measured? You click it wrongly, I guess. Right? Can be measured. Can be measured. Quantity that can be measured. Okay? So quantity that contain our magnetic and direction. Oh, this one is vector quantity. A. Quantity cannot derive from base quantity. other best quantity, should be best quantity lah, should be lah. But this term got something wrong. But we still consider it as a best. Cannot be measured. What cannot be measured? Like, for example, what is your dream? My dream is 20 diop, 5 meter. No. No. How big is your dream? 20, 50. I got 40 dreams. 40 what? We cannot measure, right? Right. Which quantity is the best quantity? Right? Resistance, potential difference, electric current, and power. Which one? Number 2. Number 2, answer. Answer me. Which quantity is the best quantity? Which quantity is the best quantity? Best quantity. Answer? I lazy to put the pool. Electric current, yes. Cantik. Yes, cantik sekali. Good. Good. Very good. So we got 7 best quantity as what? Physical quantity. We got 7 physical quantity. You must memorize. Length, mass, time, temperature, current, electric current. Yes. Luminous intensity and amount of substance. Right. That is what we have. Which of the following is not scalar? Not scalar mean you are vector. Scalar got magnetic only. Vector got magnetic and direction. Which one is not scalar? Which is vector? Answer number 3. Which one? It is not. Right, answer A. Very good. You can see here now. Example, I luckily add in 1. If not, you don't know already. Right, weight. Right. So weight it is vector. Right. Scalar is mass. SI unit for Newton meter square. Right. This one is kind of hard for you. Right. Newton meter square. So now this one you cannot do yet. Right. But never mind. I'll explain to you what is this. Right. So this is Newton. Newton is force divided by area. Like I accidentally told you just now, it is pressure. Pressure is force over area. Force over area. Right? This is not SI unit. Salah lah. Right? This is not SI unit. This is Newton is not SI unit already. Itself, it is not SI unit. So now force is Newton. All right, how many Newton? Area it is meter square. Right? So you got Newton per meter square. Newton per meter square. So that's why you got this unit here. The unit is not wrong, but this is not called SI unit. We are going to use the unit. We should not call SI unit. So this one help me to cancel it. The unit that equivalent. The unit that equivalent to this unit is, answer is how many Pascal? Pascal pressure punya unit, it is Pascal. Is that okay? Any question from here before I continue? Any question? This one we'll learn in chapter of Form 5. You gotta learn it in Form 5, not Form 4. Now, which physical quantity has the correct SI unit? Quantity of matter is mole. Temperature is degrees Celsius. Mass is in gram. Time, it is in hour. Which one is correct? Quantity of matter is amount of substance. Same thing. Quantity of matter is amount of substance. Temperature, mass, and time. Answer is mole. This one is mole. Alright. So temperature, it is in Kelvin. This one, the answer must be in Kelvin. Right? This one will be in Kelvin. Right? This one, what is the unit? In kg. Right? The unit is in kg. Time, the unit, it is in second. Right? Very good. Yeah, I want you to know this one got delay one, right? Got a bit of delay. So delay like 5 seconds. Right? But it is okay. Right? It is okay. So the next thing is the density is a derived quantity. The quantity can be represented by, what is the formula for density? So density, the formula is mass over the volume. Density is mass over volume. Mass, mass. Volume, length times length times length. Yes, answer is A. Length times length times length, it is volume. Right? Force over area, it is pressure. This one is pressure. Length times length, it is area. Force times displacement is work done. Force times displacement is work done. You haven't learned all of this, you haven't learned. Right? When you finish in Form 5, then you'll know. So agak now you need to know what is this one only. Okay. Now, which quantity is a vector quantity? Vector quantity. Number 7. Which one is vector quantity? Vector means got magnitude and direction. The quantity, physical quantity that has magnitude and direction. Which quantity is a vector quantity? Come on. Yes, very good. All right. The answer is A. Acceleration. Acceleration. Very good. So energy, no direction. Mass, no direction. Where? Distance, no direction. But displacement got direction. Right. Which of the following is correct? Right. Number 8. Scalar. Vector. Very good. Right. We look at scalar first. Scalar, correct, no direction. This one correct, no direction. Oh, this one no, this one is vector. Oh no, this one is vector. Right. This one momentum is mass and velocity. Right. So these two no need to see already. Density, no direction. Yeah, it is direct quantity, but it is not vector quantity. Right. So displacement got direction, yes. Left and right, yes. The answer is D. Right. Very good. Here. We look at this one. Which of the following measure vector quantity? Measure vector quantity. So what is this? This is stopwatch. Stopwatch measure what? Measure time. Time is vector or scalar. I don't know. Right. So what is this? This is an ammeter. Ammeter. Ammeter measure what? Ammeter measure current. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Ammeter measure current. I should write current. Yeah, ammeter. This is ammeter measure current. This one is spring balance. Spring balance is used to measure the mass. Weight. Spring balance. How many Newton? You can see here. You can see here. This one got how many Newton? 2 Newton, 3 Newton. The weight. This one is called triple beam balance. Triple beam balance is used to measure the mass. I still remember when I was 10 years ago. No. My daughter 12 years old. 11 years ago, I bring my daughter. My daughter is baby yet. Then the nurse asked me to put my daughter onto the beam balance. So I put her on it. How many kg? 2.5 kg, 3.5 kg. Can measure. Right, this is used to measure. So normally you got one slider at here. This one got one slider here. You can move. All right. So as long as this one, you move it, you can move it. Make it bigger so that I move it. Move here, move here, slide here, slide here. Right. So this thing is, if it is not touching, then okay. So they got one. If you want to know how it is work lah, right? Like you go to the Chinese traditional the selling the herbs one, selling the 药材店 I don't know what is it called. Normally it will be having one something like that, right? So this thing is either, right, so they are using the balance something like this, right, triple balance. You can slide this one and the slider here. You can slide here left or right. If this one too heavy, then it will touch this. If this side they got one something hang at here, right? You move to here or slide this one to left or to right, then it will go down. So if it is at the middle, then June, it is worked into this way lah, right? Beam balance. So which one is measure the vector quantity? Which one measure the vector quantity? Excuse me. Which one measure the vector quantity? Yes, answer is B. Yes, very good. B. Okay, which physical quantity is best quantity? Best quantity got 7, right? You have to memorize. Potential difference, current, resistance, and power. Answer is, I will give you directly, right? Because I'm rushing for the what's that called? Correct. B, yes. So this one is the one that I haven't teach you. It is not inside your textbook, but it came out many times in text paper already. So I think this one I need to tell you, right? Now you listen properly. What is this, right? What is imperial unit, right? Imperial unit is, I can Google for you, all right? Imperial unit is the unit that you use in the before UK one, right? So normally, later I Google for you, right? So imperial unit is, for example, we measure length, measure length. Measure length, we are using meter ka, cm ka, all these unit to measure. This is SI unit. Meter is SI unit to measure. But if we use imperial unit to measure, so it can be, how many feet, how many yard, how many feet, how many inch. This one in Mandarin it is 尺寸, 五尺八寸, right? How many feet, how many inch, right? 1 feet, any one of you, 1 feet, any one of you know 1 feet is equivalent to how many inch? I also seldom use it, so hard to use. 1 feet is 12 inch. 1 feet is about 30 cm. About 30 cm. 30 something, not so soon. Right? 1 inch is about 2.5 cm. Not so soon. I can show you here. Right? Yeah. Normally your father that time, all English one, they will use it. This one. Yeah. You see? This one is called 1 inch. This one is called 1 inch. Yeah. The ruler here, 1 inch. 1 inch, 1寸, 2寸, 3寸, 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch. I cannot see. And I put it bigger so that you can see. So here 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch. 1 inch about 2 point something cm. At the back here it is cm lah. 1 cm, 2 cm, 3 cm, 4 cm like that lah. This is cm. This is cm. So one feet is 7寸、8寸、9寸、10寸。1 feet one feet is about 30 point something cm lah. If you want to know, but they are not going to test you. You don't need to go and memorize it. Don't waste your time to memorize it. Okay, I hope you understand. I said want to Google for you all. Alright, imperial unit. Imperial unit in okay. So this is the definition that if you want, right? So imperial unit, it is based on the British one, British UK British. So you can have British one or one, right? This one is called imperial unit. So now what is other kind of imperial unit that we use in the daily life, right? Not only inch. What is this? You got mass and weight. They are using a pound, lb, pound, right? How many pound? In Mandarin we call it 几磅、5磅、6磅. How many pound? So I don't use it also lah. If you ask me how much, I'm not really sure. You can convert it. So now that is imperial unit. So now for example, you watch football, right? World Cup, Messi, penalty kick, 12 yard, 12 yard, 12 yard, 12 yard, 12 yard. It is how many? I don't know. I don't know. You don't ask me. I don't know how many cm. We can convert. Yes, we can convert. Right? If free, then I'll teach you how to convert. You can press my calculator to get it. Hey, can huh? Yeah. Hey, here. Here. Let me show you how. If you want. Here I got calculator. So 1 inch is 1 inch is 1 feet. 1 feet is how many meter first? 1 ft. Ft is 0.3. 1 shift conversion is 1 shift conversion 0.3. 0.3 is the feet to meter. 1 feet to meter. It's 30 cm. You can see from the back of your calculator if you got all type, but as I know, the new type of calculator don't have this one. Don't have this one mean you cannot you don't know how much is this, right? So for example, I know meter yard to meter or meter to yard 0.5. I know it is, right? 2 yard shift conversion 0.5. 0.5. I know. 2 yard is 1.82 meter. For example, how many ounce, how many pound, all this also got, but we seldom use lah. 很少用。pound to kg is 23. Pound to kg 1 pound. Pound is 23. 1 lb to 1 k. How many kg? 1 pound is 0.4535924 kg. Like that. Okay, that's how we convert it if you want to know. And this is the table, right? My calculator got. Your calculator, I guess, don't have. New one don't have. If you want, then teach you next time. So which one is imperial unit, right? This one yard is imperial unit, pound is imperial unit, ounce is imperial unit, feet is imperial unit, inch is imperial unit, meter no, mole no, is SI unit, candela SI unit. Okay. So next one, which of the following is all derived quantity? Right, derived quantity. So now this is force, yes. Time, no. This is best quantity, no. Momentum, yes. Force, yes. Velocity, yes. Answer is B. Length, no. It is best quantity. Velocity, one no, already no. Right? Time, no. Temperature, no. Right? So all derived quantity, answer is B. Answer is B. Are you okay? Okay. Now, this one is all type of question, but never mind. It is quite important also. I want to tell you. Now, what is mean by sensitive? More sensitive. More sensitive mean you can measure even very small value. It is called sensitive, right? So this one is 0 kg, right? So the smallest value that I can measure is 0.5 kg, 1 kg, 0.5. You don't tell me, oh, this one, oh, teacher, this one is 0.5 punya half is 0.25. How do you know it is not here, 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 here? So we just take here. This one, the smallest reading is 0.5. All right. Now, the smallest reading is 0.5. How about here? What is the smallest reading that you can read? Here is 0.5. So here will be half of 0.5. You can measure until 0.25. So this one is 0.5. This one is 0.25 kg. All right. How about here? See, we look at this one. This one, the smallest reading you can hear 0, 1 kg, 2 kg, 2.0 kg, 3 kg. So smallest value you can read is 1 kg. Right? So this one's the smallest value is here. Right? So 0.5 kg is here. So 0.5 kg divided by 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? You divide by 4. 0.5 kg divided by 4, it should be 0.125. So which one give you smallest reading, can measure until very sensitive? Answer is D. This one 0.25, this one 0.5, this one 1. So this one will give you the smallest reading. Okay. Is that okay for you? How? Let's go. Number 3. Which diagram 1 shows Auni standing on the or she works toward B and towards A. Right, diagram 1 show Auni what is the displacement? So she works from here 0 until here, and then B and then toward A come until here. So what is the displacement? Answer. What is the displacement? What is the displacement? Displacement. Answer. What's the answer? Yeah. Yeah. Just now I told you can be -2, can be +2, right? Can be 2, can be -2. But mostly we are going to put -2. Like if you got -2, you choose -2. But if no, then you choose 2 lah. What to do? No other to choose. So 2. Which of the following is not the SI unit? Second, candela, centimeter, or more? Which one? Answer is centimeter. Right. I do it fast. I do it faster. Which pair is not correct? Is correct. Yeah, not correct. Which pair is correct? Right. Vector and scalar. We see. So this one weight, it is vector. Correct or not? Weight, it is vector. Yes, correct. Distance, it is scalar. Velocity, vector. Acceleration, it is vector. Answer, it is A. This one is the diagram one, show a ruler. Inch is an example of SI unit, metric unit, China unit, imperial unit. Answer. Inch is a example of yes, imperial unit. Very good. Okay. This one I cannot do all yet. Probably next week. I choose one to do it only. I choose one. I do one for you only. So what is this? This is the letters format. Alright. Your KSSM just start 2021. 2021年 start. So 2020 it is all syllabus. Right. Some of the all syllabus one I also put in some objective I still put in it is related. So but all the paper here we are going to do 2021 one, right? It is latest one 2021和2022. So this year I still collect the stat paper and then put in here already the latest one. So this not is filing latest one. So you can see now diagram one shows the customer need to undergo a body temperature to check before entering the business premises when the COVID-19 outbreak strike. Complete the following sentence by ticking the correct definition there. So temperature is, answer is, temperature is degree of hotness. Right, degree of hotness. Right. So now what is a form of energy? Right, what is a form of energy? A form of energy is heat. Heat is a form of energy. Right. Temperature is degree of hotness. Right. If they ask you what is heat, it is a form of energy. So now B, we do it together. State the type of the physical quantity measured by the thermometer. Thermometer measure what unit? Answer. Write your answer here. And I show you what's the answer. Tell me, what is the type of the physical quantity measured by the thermometer? How about Kendrick? K, huh? Wrong. Both of you wrong. 差很远 too far away. You are talking about the unit. Right? You are talking about the unit. Right, 2021. This one is Johor one. Johor paper 2 answer jawapan. Right? You see, now it is a degree of hotness. It is a scalar quantity. Yes, it is. If you write temperature, still got chance, but still wrong. Right? They ask you what if they said name the physical quantity measured by thermometer. It is temperature. They never said use what unit. Use what unit? Kelvin. They not unit. It is. But they said state the type. What type? You got two type. Vector, scalar, or base or derived. So the answer will be base quantity or scalar quantity also can. Right? You understand what am I saying here? This is answer. Yes, scalar quantity. Scalar quantity. Okay. Now, do you understand what am I saying here? If they ask you what is the physical quantity, name the physical quantity. Temperature. Name the state the unit use. State the unit represent in here. Diagram. State the unit. Unit is degree Celsius. This is degree Celsius. the unit that we use in normally 36.6 cannot call Kelvin. This is not Kelvin. This is degree Celsius. You see it as degree Celsius. Degree Celsius. Big C 这个要 big C 才对。C degree Celsius 摄氏度。What is the reading in SI unit? What is the reading in SI unit? So this reading is 36.6. So 36.6 you have to change to SI unit. You have to plus 273. So 36.6 plus 273. 36.6 plus 273. Answer is 309.6. 309.6. 309.6 unit Kelvin. Like that, baru betul. You can see the answer. Okay. That's normally in paper 2. How would they ask? How would they ask question? You know how to answer? Now, of course, still got this one and this one. I try to do it. We delay a bit of time before we do the what's that called? The quiz. I'll send it into the group and send it to here. Please do it. This one is your attendance. So diagram 1 shows a graph displacement against the time of 2 racing cars on a straight track initially. Initially, the racing car A is starting at the line. B, it is 15 meter ahead from the A. Based on diagram 1, tick the correct answer. So displacement is best or derived? Best or derived? Answer, displacement is best quantity, not derived quantity. It is a vector or scalar? Vector. So stack the type, what happened? Why derived? Salah lah. Derived is meter. Displacement is meter. Not derived. Not really derived. This is Sarat paper. So I don't want to show you the answer lah. Lazy to find. You be careful. You get confused between best and derived. This displacement you measure in meter. In meter only. Meter. It is best. Not derived. Okay. Set what happened to the racing car A and B at the 10 second. So this one I haven't teach you the graph. You see 10 second, what happened? So when I do chapter 2, then I try to come back lah. If I give you the answer right now, also no point, right? What? Calculate velocity, you see, you need to find the velocity. Now, if I teach you how to see the graph, I need at least 1 hour to teach you how to see the graph, right? Not today lah, right? This one not today. Okay, now I read this one again, right? When we do chapter 2, we come back. Diagram 1 shows a mercury thermometer, and then complete the sentence by ticking the correct box. Thermometer used to measure heat energy of the object or change in the temperature. Answer is, when they ask you to tick, to measure heat energy or temperature of the object, thermometer. Heat or temperature. This is how would they ask in the paper 2 lah. Answer is temperature. Okay. Now B. These are more sensitive and less sensitive. Okay, good. Very good. More sensitive and sensitive. No lah. Chapter 4. Then I'll come back to here. Not today. Not today. Alright, so now I want you to get ready. Okay, I want you to get ready. Whereas you look at this one. If you are PTSC student, you are welcome to join. If you are not PTSC student, you also can join. Right? So whereas if you are PTSC student, as I told you, you write your name. Before this, you write PTSC. Later, you fill in your name and you write PTSC, and then you write for example, any list. How to pronounce your name? I'll pronounce your name Joey lah. Right? Joey said alright, PTSC 2023, and then bracket your number is 9. You put 9. Alright, and then you put your name in your name. Right, your name in, and then join the quiz. Right, the quiz you got limit in time one, so you need to be very very careful. Don't take too long to join it. Right, don't take too long. Okay, then the result I'll send to you later. Right. So I send it to you right now. Okay, you can click from the click from either from the choose one to click. In YouTube also can, in our WhatsApp also can, right? So now I want to see whether you join it or not here. Kendrick joined already. Oh, I'm fine. Okay. Kendrick, change your name, I said change, use your different name. You put so that I will know. Next time I'll know who are you. I want to put in into your that one. Right? Right, Mr. Lee and so who are you? I don't know. Still got like that. This one baru betul. Right? Next time if I cannot key in your name, I don't know who are you. I cannot key in your name. Right? Alright. So shall we start? Okay. Henry, next time you do like Joey do PTSC 2023. Your number is, if not mistaken, is 12 lah. Okay, but now no need to change already. Okay, so we are going to start. Ready? Ready? Go. I'll wait for all of you to finish. If finish, then you put you just type something into the YouTube. Wait for you, Finish. If you finish, you type something in the YouTube channel there. Right. Finish. And done. Or done. Or you put an emoji, then I know you have finished it already. Finish. Okay. This one should be my Form 5 student. Okay. Should be my Form 5 student. See in the channel and join. Alright. So finish. Finish. So I want to discuss already. Listen. Okay, I can see a result quite okay. I got something wrong. You idiot, sure. 10, 12, and 14. All right. Basically, all very good. All right. You see, excellent. 14 question already. So we are going to review the question review. So this one, all of you correct. Best quantity. So best quantity, all of you get correct. Well done. Right, which is electric current. Which of the following is not a direct quantity? All of you get correct. Mean not direct quantity, you say best quantity. Yeah, all of you get correct. Very good. So which of the following is a best quantity? Best quantity is electric current. Right, this one all correct also. Right, luminous intensity, candela. Candela. Okay. Which of the following is imperial unit? Inch. Yes, very good. Oh, you get correct. So this one is still okay. Density, power, and charge. It is direct quantity. So now, if you see this kind of question, it's all direct quantity. You find best quantity. Well, so which one is best quantity? The easiest way. You see here, this one best quantity, salah. This one length, salah already. No need to see other. So one salah, then all salah. So density, momentum, luminous intensity, this is salah. So answer is this one. Right. Yeah, all of you get correct. Very good. Okay, continue. This one also all correct. What is not a best unit in SI unit system? So it is cm. All of these, more, candela, second. Yes, correct. Which pair of the quantity has one vector and one scalar quantity? So weight is vector, right? Mass is scalar. Yeah, all you get correct. Why got 133%? Huh? Okay, this one, and any I don't know how to pronounce your name. Next time you have to tell me how to pronounce your name. Annelise, Annelise moves forward for 20 meter and move backward 15 meter. What is her displacement move? So you move forward 20 and then 15. So answer is 5. Yeah. This one's still easy. Got one wrong. So which one is true about the vector quantity? Vector quantity is magnetic and direction. Cannot derive from other physical quantity. That one is best quantity. This one can salah. This one is best quantity, but they ask vector. Vector is magnetic and direction. Right? Okay. Next one. SI unit for temperature is Kelvin. Senang lah. LeBron James has a height of 6.9 dot dot. Alright, what is 6.9 dot dot? 6 foot 9 inch. 6尺7寸. 6尺9寸. So it is not 6 inch 9 foot. 6寸9尺. Salah. No. Alright, this one be careful. But this one is extra question. They normally not ask you this one. They will ask you what is imperial unit enough. But I give extra knowledge. So answer is 6 foot 9 inch. How many cm? We normally use cm. We don't use how many foot, how many inch. If your father, my age of like, maybe your father or your grandfather, they will use how many inch, how many foot, how many feet. But we seldom. Joule is a SI unit for energy. Yeah, correct. This one not all correct. So which physical quantity not possess the basic quantity of time? This one's kind of hard. Okay. This one is hard. So this one power. Work done is equal to power time time. Power is equal to work done divided by time. So this one related to time. Force is F is equal to M times A. The M unit is kg. A is M s negative 2. You look at the second. Then it is related to time. Pressure is equal to force over the area. Force is kg ms negative 2. Area is meter squared. So you see, got second, got time. Got time. Density is equal to mass over volume. Mass is in kg, volume it is in meter cube. So meter kg divided by meter cube, nothing to do with time. No second. Not like this one got time, but second. But this one got second. This one got second. So not related to second. So answer will be density. Answer will be density. Right. Last one. Kendrick is running forward 10 meter and backward to original position. Alright, meaning that Kendrick, it is moving forward 10 meter. All of you get correct. But why 133%? Oh, yeah. So this one is original position. You run forward, backward. So the velocity is displacement over the time. Displacement is 10 minus 10, 0. Over the time, I don't care. 10 divided 5, it is 0. But if speed, then other story. Speed, I try to calculate. Speed is distance over time. Distance is 10 plus 10, it is 20. Time is 5. So speed, it is 4. 20 5, it is 4. But if they ask about the speed, then it will be 4 ms minus 1. If they ask for velocity, 0. Right? All 15 questions will be done, and then very good. Right? So I like your result. Really. Your result, I will send it to you again. You can see on all of you get one wrong, right? Get one wrong, but overall still okay, right? So I'll send you the result, and if you want to check your result tonight, later I'll send the link, and then if you know, the link will be at the top of the group description there, right? Before I end the class, right, I want to tell you now. I hope this year I'm making the lesson more fun. This is my first year using the quiz. Previously I don't use, right? So I just use Zoom, and then so this time I use quiz. I hope it can make you feel like more fun. And then second thing is, if you got friend want to join, forward the video to them. Also can forward our link, the Google form to them. If they join, you guys will get the reward every month, right? So I tell you one, the true story. I got one student, he got invite seven friends, right? 7 friends. So not 7 friends, only 4 or 5 friends only. They take 2 subjects each. So after March, PTSC can not going to ask them to pay 50 ringgit. So instead of, we have to pay them money. So you see, one student RM10, your tuition fee only 50. If you ask 5, and then you don't need to pay. You ask 7, then PTSC need to pay you. So your friend, you are in for 4, right? Your friend many want to join tuition. If you join earlier, then you got this promotion. If your friend join after February, no more promotion. Their tuition fee will every month 65. Don't ask me why 65. Ask your friend why not join earlier. Join earlier, then after this, your tuition fee after March will be just 50 only, 49.9 lah. Very cheap. And ask them to join fast, and you will get the return. Is that okay? So I hope you help me to promote to your friend. And that's all for the lesson today. Any question that you want to ask me before I end the class? Any question? Yeah, this video is not private. It is open to public. Everyone can watch, right? But in the after February, no more free tuition. It will be private. So only you guys can reach, can watch. Cannot to public. No to public. All right. Any kind of question that you want to ask me? Any question? If no question, and congratulations. And we are going to end the class today. No question, I'm going to end the class today. I'll see you next week. Bye bye. Good night.